Hey, Marky, KC Broker here. Just wanted to go over the Brian process with you guys so you guys can know what you're looking forward to when you want to buy a home and what that process all entails. So, in a quick video, I'll just go over a couple things with the buying process. So, first things first is yes, you should have an agent or a broker working with you to help you. Obviously, it's 2022. You can find homes on Zillow and things like that. They will help you with a search. So they will put you up on a search based on your criteria, so that will help. But truth be told, so yes, once you're on that search, you may find that home before your broker does. But they should still be sending you properties to say, hey, these are some that you might want to look at. Okay, that's the first step of the process. Is just pretty much your criteria. What do you want? What are you looking for? Then we go into the pre-approval process, so that way we know the price point and your price range, your budget, all that good stuff. So we will connect you with some lenders. You reach out to those lenders, and they will give you a good roundabout number of what you're pre-approved or pre-qualified for. We always recommend pre-approval versus pre-qualification, because pre-approval means you're pretty much guaranteed, that you have that loan. You've been through the process of being screened, and they know that you possibly can afford this home and this payment. I also do recommend people stay a little bit under that payment or that amount that they give you, so that way you can afford that payment and that home. So then the next step after that is, you're pre-approved, you got your pre-approval in hand, got your list, you got your criteria. We go looking for homes. We're gonna go shop. So that means yes, we're gonna go and we're gonna look at a few of them. And then once you tell me you found the home that you want, and you say this is it, then we go. All gas, no brakes. We submit an offer. We'll sit down or talk about, okay, what may be a strong offer depending on the price, the location, the condition of the home, how many offers they have. So of course you have to factor in that if you're going to be bidding against somebody else. So that way we can make your attractive or your offer attractive. So we want to make your offer attractive. The next stage after that is, say we get that home offer accepted, it's under contract now. Then we will go into the inspection phase. I always recommend everybody get an inspection. That's going to tell you what's wrong with the property, the good and the bad, so you know the ins and outs of your property. I will be there. I do recommend that you, the homeowner, the buyer, should be there, so that way you'll get the information straight from the inspector, not just from me, from a third party. You will get it straight from his mouth, and that way you'll know what you're buying. Then we'll go through that, and then we'll go through the resolutions process to say, hey, we're keeping this property, we're negotiating on a couple repairs, there are things that you might want done, or vice versa. So then once we get to that resolution stage, we can come to agreement to say, okay, we're going to still buy the home, we're going to reduce the price, or you're going to fix this, whatever those resolutions may be. Last phase is the appraisal. They'll go through underwriting and appraisal on your home and on your loan. The underwriting is just the final steps for all these people to just pinpoint and look through your paperwork and your information once again to make sure everything's valid. We go through appraisal. They're going to come out to the house to double check, make sure that it is worth what you're paying. Or if it's not, it's something that we can negotiate, but they want to give you a good number of what that home is worth that you're buying. So you'll know whether you're coming into the home with equity, or if you're coming into the home and maybe you're -5, which we will never do that, but it's just so you know. Sometimes you can buy a home and say you got it under contract for $200,000 and you're offered $205, but then the home comes in appraised at $220. Well, okay, then you might have a little equity. But you can offer $220 also, and then the home can also come in as appraised at $215. So then I'm going to go back and say, hey, no, my client's not going to pay $220 unless they want to, but I don't want them to pay more than what their home's appraised. So no, we're going to back down and we're going to go back to $215, if that makes sense. So that's what the realtor or broker should do, negotiate on your behalf. So in a nutshell, that's the buying process. You're going to get pre-approved. We're going to get your criteria. We're going to get your location, whatever areas that you're interested in. We're going to go out and go try to find these homes with that loan that you have, so we know you're a valid buyer. The seller will know you're a valid, serious buyer, and we're going to go find that home that you want. Once we get that home, we're going to get an inspection on that home. We're going to get it appraised, make sure you know what you're paying for, and make sure you're getting your money's worth, make sure you're not buying crap, and then we're going to negotiate a good deal for you. Those are the steps to buying a home. in a nutshell. Make sure you get a good deal and you get a good home for your family that you want and the one you can live in for years to come and so you can enjoy it. All right, that's the buying process with Mark Edwards. I'm gonna make you laugh on the way. I might give you some gifts along the way. Closing day, definitely gonna give you some gifts, and I'm gonna be here after closing. After you close, I still will be here for whatever you may need with that property. I'm not just gonna go bye-bye. I'm not just gonna say, hey, sign the dotted line, talk to you later. No. When I work with people or people work with me, I consider us family. So that's the buying process. If you trust Mark Edwards, we'll get her done.